Now the pelvic floor sits at the bottom of your pelvis. This is the front of the pelvis and this is the back where the spine is. The pelvic floor sits at the very bottom there like a trampoline. If you imagine cling wrap going all the way through there. The anus is here and the balls are in the middle there and the penis is at the front. So we actually split the pelvic floor into three main structures. The back, number 3, the middle where the balls are, number 2, and number 1, which is where the penis is. Here is a different slice. So we see the penis, the balls, and the anus back there, okay? So here are 3 different ways of activating and relaxing each of the 3 muscles. The very first thing that you need to know is that we don't want the back door, number 3, to activate. So the action of activating your back door is a squeeze, a pucker, and a lift. You can imagine doing that when you're trying to hold a poo. The opposite action to relax it is to let it drop and disperse. So you can try to do that right now. So squeeze and lift, you should feel that pucker and lift, and then drop and disperse. You may feel your glutes activating as well. That's the main action that you want to actually avoid when doing the pelvic floor exercises that are important to urinary incontinence. So none of that squeeze and lift. Okay. Now let's start off with the easiest urinary pelvic floor to activate. So that's number 2, where your nuts are. The main thing that you want to be looking out for is when you have the mirror in front of you, you're going to need to see your nuts lift. Okay. If you're squeezing through this pelvic floor here, almost imagining stopping a pee, you should see your nuts lift. Okay. So lifting the nuts to your guts and letting it drop. Then you go as long as you can. Okay, so that's how you activate pelvic floor number 2. Now, pelvic floor number 1 is your penis. If you're doing it correctly, you should see your penis retract. Just like so. That's a retraction, that's a contraction. And if you're relaxing it, it should get long. Okay. Now to activate the pelvic floor number 1, you're almost thinking about slowing a stream rather than completely stopping it. It should be a small movement and you should really feel that pressure at the front of your penis or the front part of your pubic bone. So that's the contraction, really retracting that penis and then letting that penis protract and get long. That's how you relax it.